Coming up in the Parliament report, growth returns to the Jamaican economy. No more million-dollar cash transactions, and a smoking ban could be lifted on private residences. The Planning Institute of Jamaica is reporting an estimated 0.8% growth in the economy for the July to September quarter. This follows 5 quarters of decline. Director General of the Planning Institute of Jamaica, Colin Bullock, who made the disclosure on October 16, said the estimated growth figure was not yet corroborated by the Statistical Institute of Jamaica. He told members of the Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, the PAAC, that the goods sector, mining and construction were responsible for the return to growth. The PAAC is examining the country's performance under the 4-year extended fund facility with the International Monetary Fund. And the PIOJ boss says the international markets are looking more favorably at Jamaica in light of the country's performance under the extended fund facility with the International Monetary Fund. According to Bullock, there appears to be increased confidence in Jamaica's capacity to manage a difficult program. He told the PAAC that prior to securing the IMF deal, the multilaterals were unwilling to commit resources to the country. However, he said this has changed with the success of the program to date. Lawmakers have passed legislation to outlaw transactions amounting to more than $1 million as the government moves to cramp the activities of money launderers. National Security Minister Peter Bunting, who moved an amendment to the Proceeds of Crime Act in the House of Representatives, had proposed a cash limit of $500,000 per transaction. However, his colleague legislators on both sides of the political divide said the amount was too low. He said the amendment would also create a paper trail to assist tax authorities to collect critical revenues that have escaped the tax net. Members of a special select committee of Parliament on October 15 voted to exclude private residences from the list of places where smoking is banned. However, 2 committee members rejected the change during deliberations on the tobacco control regulations. Opinions clashed during a meeting of the Human Resources and Social Development Committee, but the votes had the final say in determining particular recommendations that would be sent to the House of Representatives for debate. After a rigorous debate over whether a person's residence should be struck from the regulations, 5 committee members voted to remove the ban, while 2 remained resolute that where helpers are employed, the home should be off limits for smoking while they are on the job. Committee member Dr. Dayton Campbell questioned whether his colleagues had any regard for the health of household helpers whose workplaces are the homes of their employers. Shahini Robinson, Olivia Grange, Marissa Dalrymple Philibert, Denise Daly, and Hugh Buchanan voted to remove the smoking ban from private dwelling places. However, Campbell and Richard Parchment dissented. Opposition Senator Tom Tavares Finson has suggested that the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, should farm out prosecutorial function to private counsel. The opposition senator's proposal comes against the background of concerns raised by retired medical practitioner Winston Dawes about the combined powers granted to INDECOM without the commission being subject to oversight. Dawes argued that INDECOM's mandate, which covers investigation, arrest, and prosecution, constitutes a dangerous concentration of power vested in the police oversight body. He was making a submission on October 16 to a joint select committee of Parliament reviewing the INDECOM Act. And before we close, Clerk to the Houses of Parliament Heather Cook made the following announcements. That's it for the Parliament Report. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, I'm Edmund Campbell. Walk good.